All right. Good afternoon, witches. Good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Ismael Diaz, third generation Grey Witch. I was trying to do this yesterday, but I guess some of my wording was not taken as a joke, like always, because people just don't understand jokes no more. But today is a new day, and I hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful, magnificent, warm Sunday. I'm doing well, and I hope everybody's doing good. And today we're going to continue off as we left off yesterday. Just sorry, just making sure the candles don't burn nothing but themselves. You know what I'm saying? And for the ones who came in yesterday, thank you. We're gonna continue today, and just come here to make sure that everybody's doing fine, everybody's doing good. I know some people are. We continue off yesterday. I know there's a lot of people here struggling with a lot of things, but with this struggle also come new strengths because you will overcome these struggles. Hello, sisters. And been talking to a good friend, and I've been, not only been helping her, but she's also been helping me understand more about life. You know what I mean? Because life is about not just giving, you also get too. You know what I mean? You learn and you teach, and vice versa. So you overcome these things when you think you can't. When you think you can't. Something is when you do the mind over matter thing, nothing really can stop you. No man, no woman, nothing out there. Exactly. March is coming soon too. March is a beautiful month for a lot of good reasons. It is. And life is gonna just be that, just life. Life is not meant to be easy for anybody, to be honest with you. We all struggle one way or another. I'm doing good, Lobita. Thank you for joining. And we overcome these fears. Let me say the right way. We overcome these fears with strengths that we thought we never had before. Just when you think everything is going downhill for you and very dark corners and all this good stuff, be surprised how you come on top of things and still hold that candle when everything is still windy out there. So don't stop doing what you're doing because you are an inspiration to a lot of people. Okay, I'm not going to say everybody, but yeah, a lot of people depend on you. They wait for you, like I said yesterday, they wait for you to get online, phone call, text, pay a visit, have some coffee, tea, devil's lettuce, whatever it is. The thing is, we're making these differences in our lives because we know we can. How we doing? Thank you for joining. And when you make these differences, not only you open the door for somebody, but you also gain something yourself, either more confidence, a little more strength within yourself. Something is changing within this interaction magically. And physically, you're growing too. So you're doing this every day. Welcome, Indigo. You're doing this every day, and I love to see it every day. Like I said yesterday on my live, yeah, I see y'all in your lives. I go to your lives, I join. Sometimes I don't join. I just sit there and just listen how everything is going. And believe me, y'all doing your thing right now. Y'all manifesting what y'all supposed to be manifesting, how you're supposed to be manifesting. You know what I'm saying? So if you're questioning if you're doing good, then I'm gonna say you actually are. As long as your conscience is right and you're not selfish with things, yeah, you should be not worried about a damn thing, to be honest with you. You should be all right. You're very welcome. So stay true to yourself. Like I said earlier, no one should tell you how to live your life. No one should have dominance of you but you. That's why this is called your life, not their life. So be strong enough to be strong, not to prove anything, just to be strong. Because that strength alone will tell some bad people out there, I ain't gonna mess with this person right here. Leave her alone, leave him alone, type thing. Amen. Yeah, do that, and you'd be surprised. But there again, you coming through some good people that come into your life that you had either help or they have helped you, or going to. And this is the beauty of it. We do this every day here. Every day, day in and day out, we get on this ticky talky thing and we change lives. We help others. You make change. You make change. You make a difference. So if it weren't for you, a lot of things wouldn't be the way they are right now in people's lives. Maybe you should think, or let me say that right, maybe you should consider you a little more than what you should. okay? Because you do a lot. And I mean, you do a lot. Take time for yourself. Do something for yourself you normally don't do. What about my husband and my kids? Forget all them. You do for them every damn day. Do something for you. And it don't have to be Mother's Day or February, Valentine. No. Every day you should try to do something for yourself you normally. I'm not saying go buck wild and buy things and go crazy on that. No, don't do that. Hey, Bliss, what's Rue? How we doing? And just treat yourself to something nice because you deserve it. You know, dealing with life, work, family, life in general is not easy. Sometimes it takes a lot out of us. You know what I'm saying? But again, or like my girlfriend says, again, we overcome these things and we get stronger. So strong that sometimes it scares us to wondering, damn, did this really happen? Yeah, it's happening. It is tiring, but you gain knowledge, you gain strength, you open different windows and doors, even for yourself. And like that, you can actually go about and learn different traits about the magic you want to learn. That's the beauty of it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going. I have my doctor's appointment on Tuesday, and I get caught up with my vascular team and the whole 9 yards, and get going with that. For the ones who don't know, there are a few new people here that I don't know. I just recently lost 3.5 toes, due to an infection called cellulitis, but I didn't need a doctor or a surgeon to have my toes removed. They happen right here in my living room, chilling. I am wearing my pinky toes with my most potent black salt for protection. I don't worry about it. I'm walking. I'm cane bound for the rest of my life, but I'm walking. All right. Can't do cartwheels or backflips. You know what I'm saying? But I'm walking. I'm walking. I got my toes though. They didn't keep my toes because I never really saw a surgeon for this. That's the beauty of it. So with all this, you gain more appreciation of your body. You get to learn you more. You get to love yourself more. Every piece of your body is necessary. Now the body will adapt. You know what I mean? It will. In my case, like I said, the process is called auto amputation, where the body itself will discard of the body part it does not need. Now it can be toes, fingers, ears, nose, John, and for women too, it could happen. So just be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful. So in the process of all this stuff, all I did was adapt and adapt and adapt and adapt, and I'm still adapting to a new way of life of walking, which is different. Now I do have my big toe and half of the other toe next to it, and the other ones are gone. But I still have some bones on the nubs. You know what I mean? So when I do plant my feet, I can feel the whole foot plant. You know what I mean? Now my mind did play tricks on me in the beginning. Hey, Autumn, thank you. My mind did play tricks on me the first 2 months. The two times it happened, the first time was the hardest because it got me hard. I don't know what was going on. I'm sleeping, tossing and turning. My brain tells me to look at my toes, but I know my toes are not there. But instinctively, my body reacts to uncovering my feet just to see if my toes are really gone. So the mind will do tricks on you. You will adapt to this. You know what I mean? I know I have friends here in other places. They have lost parts of their toes, foot, and my only advice to you is take your time. You will walk again. That's guaranteed. You know what I mean? Be patient with yourself. All right. This should give you a more understanding of how strong your body really is to help you live the human experience that you're living, magically or physically or both. So just take things easy because you will overcome all this. You'll be kicking all types of things later on in life, doing cartwheels and backflips, baby. The thing is, life goes on, my friend. Life does goes on. Nothing really should stop you because nothing's stopping you but you. And once you stop yourself, what's going on? But nothing should be there to stop you. You should just keep going, keep your mind busy. Always keep your mind busy. Okay. Now, as a practitioner, I burn 200 candles monthly for y'all. Or for others too. And I love my candle magic. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, what I'm saying with a keeping busy thing, this is what keeps me busy. My candle magic, my craft. I stay to my roots. I stay to things I love to do because I've loved doing for over 30 some odd years now. Now, candle magic is my go-to. If I have anything else to do in this world, I always got my candle magic. I always got my trees outside to go give a hug too. You know what I mean? Welcome, Brightness Star. Hey, Jessica, thank you for joining. Brightest Star, hey. Yeah, I mean, shit. Sorry. Shit, it took me. Well, I did it myself. I didn't have physical therapy either. To be honest with you, my girlfriend, my mom came, she came from Boston. They helped me learn to walk again. You know, with me, of course, doing my part with my strength and just doing it. You know what I mean? Hey, Troops of Selchi Free, welcome, thank you. But through, through my sheer will and not giving up, I learned to walk at a different pace, but I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving the mini golf cart again. I'm able to go outside and move around the house independently. I have my cane. So, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for being there, including y'all here. Most of y'all here has been through this process with me since the beginning because I've been sharing it. And I want to thank you all. This is my girlfriend, just me. And thank you very much for being in my life too, baby. So I'm very thankful for each and every one in my life here on TikTok. Here physically, parents, loved ones, because you're always loved. You know, just when you think you're not loved, you're loved. You may not hear it as much from other people, but I can guarantee you're being loved by somebody. Somebody out there loves you. And I'm talking about relationship wise or anything weird or anything. No, someone loves you for you. Someone out there just don't know how to express it. And that's it. But that doesn't mean nothing because later on it will reveal itself. So you keep doing what you're doing. You keep changing lives because these people are depending on you. They love you so much that they come on this platform just to hear your voice and to see your face. Not just mine. Okay? So don't stop doing what you're doing. You're a witch, be a witch. You're a wizard, be a wizard. You're a mage, be a mage. Doesn't matter what you are, what you practice. It doesn't matter what you practice. Love what you practice. Show to the world what it is that you love to practice. I do. Every day. Don't care what people think. I never did. I wear my bones daily every day. I go to no matter what state I go to either. Yeah, it's me every day. You don't like it, don't look at me. Life goes on. I'm not here to change people to tell you how you like me or how to like you. No, we don't do all that. Be yourself. You got to love you for you. Don't worry about what people are going to say. People are going to talk shit anyway. Shit, you can hit the $1 million lottery right now, and I bet you still got a hater out too saying stink ass little. I'm just saying, you got them out there. So why should that stop you anyway? That means they're not happy with their life, but you are, because you know what you're doing and you know what the path you're taking. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. And despite what everybody say, you still love your life. So be as magical as you want to be. You want to believe in something, believe in it. It shouldn't stop you. So you keep going with that. So there's going to be a lot of people that's not going to like what you do. Not what you dress, what you practice, or what you believe in. Who gives a shit? You don't do it to them. So that means you don't have to stop doing what you're doing because somebody has a problem with what you believe and how you practice. See, I go outside, I do my grounding. I burn my candles at night right here in the ground. I don't really give a shit. I got 8-foot fence around the house with sigils, protective sigils. I love people to come see what I do. And this community is a small village. Me and my girlfriend, we're the witches here on top of the hill. I've had people come here and do readings, trade readings for actually food and pastries and chocolate cakes and brownies. Can't go wrong with a brownie, you know what I'm saying? So we all play something very big in people's lives. And here in this community, I love it. Because I have good people here. I may be under the Bible Belt, but we don't collide. We don't clash. It's all about because there's a respect. And my key thing in life is if you don't have respect, don't give respect. But you need to give respect to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. Be mindful. You know what I mean? Because not everybody understands our language. Not everybody understands our lingo. Just because we're magical, we just can't assume this next person is. You know what I'm saying? So, these are the things I'll be doing for y'all today. I'll be sharing a jar spell for y'all from this book. It's a beautiful jar spell. What does the astral realm look like to you? Gray, sometimes a void purple, and there's sometimes, depending what you've done in life, you'll hear screams, sometimes you'll hear laughter. But everybody's experience with that realm is very different, even though some things are clearly the same for all, that there's an environment of something there, which you can't really just put your hand on, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that helped. Hey, Jucifer. Welcome. Thank you. If you hear people talking, they're probably messages for you. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to your ancestors. Welcome, Couple Joe. No problem. Doesn't matter you're late. You're here. As long as you're here, it doesn't matter what time you're here. I see purple and feminine energy. It's good. Yes, I'm in touch with the feminine energy. I was raised around a lot of women in my life. The majority of my life I owe to you women. Y'all women have showed me what strength is. Men has showed me that, but women has showed me more because I've been with them more in my life. You know what I'm saying? So if it weren't for the woman, the provider, the giver, the woman of love, of peace, of harmony, things wouldn't be the same for man, maybe all humanity. So, I thank you all women out there. The single women who are struggling with kids, doing things on your own, you still rocking shit. You know what I mean? Keep then you men out there doing it too. Oh yeah, I see y'all brothers doing it. Don't stop. Y'all still rocking it. These children, even though you're the only parent they need. Don't need nobody else or nothing else in their life but you. You're making changes, even if it's all by yourself. You see your strength? Hey. No, you can't get close to the purple on the realm. It's weird. It's weird. Thank you. Thank you, Married of the Art. Thank you. So, these things that we accomplish on a day sometimes amazes us. Like, for example, your day of working, providing magic, it's done. You're in bed. Sometimes you have enough opportunity to recap the good you've done if you remember. Because these are the changes you made in people's lives. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Thank you for the coffee. Not the coffee, coffee. Hey, girl.
Didn't I just tell you no? Child.
That's okay. She can. Vente. Vente.
It's fresh.
Nikki. You're spilling the coffee. Vente. Come on, baby. I got my dog. We're here with me. Nikki, no. This is Nikki, y'all. This is my girl. We named her after the Little Nicky movie from Adam Sandler, Nikki. Say hi to everybody, Nikki. She's a good girl. Oh, good girl. She's a good girl. All right. And we have a total of 8 cats and 1 dog. I have no human children. Told my last girlfriend to get me pregnant. See how that shit work out. That's why I don't have none. Thank you. Kids are beautiful and all, but they ain't for everybody. It's just like marriage. It's not for everybody. Nikki.
6 cats.
Yeah, she's scratching herself again with the thingamajig. Okay, you need to sit down, mommy. I love you too. I know. I love my what's that? What is it? You tell them what it is. Yeah, you tell them how it is. And she big and brave. She a big bear. You tell them how it is. Nah, you did. So sorry about all that. She's something over going on, Lauren. Thank you. Yeah, that's my girl. Go, dale. Yeah. Thank you. All my animals are bilingual, Spanish and English. Gotta make sure they get both languages so they have an advantage in life. You know what I'm saying? I will. She just went inside. She's actually either gonna use the what you call this damn thing again? A smoker. She's probably either gonna smoke chicken or do it in the oven. Oh, can't wait. I can't wait. So besides the book, like I showed y'all, let me get back into this before I forget. I'll be sharing the jar spell with y'all today. Well, every time I do a live, you'll get a card from me, an Oracle deck from Season of the Witch, Samhain edition. Now, the reason why I get on this, I do this all lives, because people get an understanding. People think it's one word. The wrong word is not Samhain. It's not Samhain like you see it here. It's pronounced Samhain. Okay. Hey, Gigi, welcome. Thank you. It's pronounced Samhain. Okay. So I'm just doing this because we have to be mindful. There are a lot of people who are probably interested in the craft right now, and they just don't have the knowledge of what things are like this for us. So I like to share this the way I just did, like that they can have an understanding of how we speak, how our lingo works, and how things, you know what I mean? So, ATN, thank you. Backworld, thank you. So you get a card from that, and last thing I'll do within the last half hour, I'll share a few of these cards, which I started already. We on card 17. We're on the Mount of Saturn. So we'll do that at the end of the live for the last half hour. We'll do a few cards of them. So if y'all want to order these cards for yourselves, I highly, highly recommend this, because it'll give you a more understand of your lines, your palm, and where things are at, and you'll learn more about you. You know what I mean? Oh, get that haircut. Hey, get your hair did. ATM. Thank you, Gigi. So you get a card from that. The only thing I have to say about the lines on the hands from the get-go is that the lines you have now may not be there 15, 20 years from now, because unlike you evolve, so does the lines in your hand evolve and move and disappear also. Okay? So, I'm glad I'm here. And yesterday's whole mess up. I appealed what happened, and they gave me the appeal because first of all, there was nothing wrong going on in my life yesterday, but Tiki Talkie's been acting weird. You know what I mean? Yes, you can. Hold on. I've had these for a few years now, and these are really good. I like to give these repeatedly on my lives. I don't really care if I got to start over, because there's always new people coming in and they just want to learn something new, so I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? So, the lines on your hands say a lot about you. You know what I mean? How your habits are, even though you don't want to share it, your characteristics, how you think, if you're social, if you're not social. You're welcome, Gigi. Backworld, thank you for liking the live. So I'm glad everybody's here, and I'm glad you made it through another week. It's Sunday afternoon. It's 5:23 over here. Relax for a bit. You do too much. Sometimes you do a damn too much. So it's good to take time for yourself. Enjoy a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, something. Just bring yourself some peace. If you're an active person, you have all the energy in the world to do so, and the space. Go out there, hug a tree for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Hugging a tree will give you an opportunity to release, and you will allow Mother Nature to give you some peace. Try it out if you don't believe me. It works wonders. That's a backup you'll always gonna have guaranteed is Mother Nature. Mother Nature will always be there for you. Okay? She always have food for you to eat, enough water for you to stay, hydrated. She'll shelter you with trees. She'll keep you warm when there's nothing around. I mean, Mother Nature is awesome. And yes, she's a real powerful entity who's been here for a very long time. I believe in Mother Nature as something very big and very strong. Okay, Rowan, thank you very much. And, hugging a tree is it's a really good thing. You should really, if you never tried hugging a tree, try hugging a tree. Gives a shit what your neighbors say. Damn it, they probably got more issues with ongoing with hug a tree. Just go out there, hug a tree, Tim, and take everything and everyone out your mind. Relax your body, relax everything, and just breathe. Hug a tree tight like it's a family member you haven't seen in decades. And you'll see the difference of peace. Some people are able to cry because it just feels good to release the negativity and just embrace something different, what it is called peace. So, hey, welcome, Wicked Boston, welcome. So, I know most of us here going through a lot of things. Speak to a lot of y'all here. But here's a positive that I know. that you will overcome whatever you're going through right now. Remember, I also said in my life, nothing good, but also nothing bad lasts forever. That means there's a continuing going of you keep progressing, keep up. You know what I'm saying? So there's no really stopping you unless you really want to think about it. There isn't nothing stopping you. So you go out there and you make these changes. Tomorrow starts of a new week. March is upon us already. March is a beautiful month for a lot of magical reasons. We spoke about that, okay? Warmer weather is here already. I mean, it's gonna change and all that. Today, 75 degrees today here in South Carolina. Not bad at all. And I'm happy with that. It's good weather. I was just in Boston a few months ago. I mean, no, actually, I just got here in the beginning of this month on the 7th on my mom's. I stood there from the last day was my mom's birthday, and I left the next day. Before I left Boston, we had first 24 inches of snow, then an additional 8 before I left Boston. I miss my parents and I love my parents, you know, and don't get it twisted. I'll put a hole on this planet for those old people, you know what I'm saying? I will. But I can't live in Boston like that, man. I don't miss the cold. The weather's too much. It's different now, you know what I mean? As you get older, your body changes, you changes, everything changes along with you. Whether things you used to like are not there no more. Things you don't like now, they're just all over the damn place. Life is mysterious like that, but it is life. And all we have to do is just live it, magically or not. There are people out there that don't believe in magic. Well, let them be, but they still live in a life they still have to live. You know what I'm saying? Still, things happen for a reason, no matter how they want to believe on the outcome or not. So, I'm going to read, I'm going to get y'all paid. Time for one of these. And yesterday was a witch bottle to increase fertility. That was yesterday. That was an awesome one for the ones who want to start a family and so forth. Today is a witch bottle to avert betrayal. Okay? This is a 2-star difficulty. The preparation time is 30 minutes. And the use is to avoid amorous betrayals, which a lot of us has happened or probably still going through as we speak. So, the ingredients is a medium-sized dark glass bottle with a cork. The main ingredients are licorice, nutmeg, yellow rose petals, wolfbane leaves, blueberry leaves, pen and paper, and a red candle for sealing. Okay? There are 10 steps to this, and I'll take my time with it. And if I have to go back to it, just let me know, okay? Procedure number 1. Collect the aconite leaves, yellow rose petals, and blueberry leaves in a fireproof container. Burn the herbs and collect the ashes. Number 2. Once the ashes have cooled, pour them into the bottle. Number 3. Insert 3 licorice sticks into the bottle. Number 4. Write your name and your loved one's name on a sheet of paper. Then draw a circle around the 2 names. Insert the folded paper into the bottle. Number 5. Sprinkle some nutmeg powder into the bottle. Number 6. Cork the bottle by placing it on a protected surface like a saucer, box, anything you wouldn't mind ruining because you'll probably make a mess. And I'll get to that in a second. Now, number 7, light a pink candle and wait for the wax to melt a little bit. Number 8, being careful, do not burn yourself. Burn melted wax on the cap of the seal on your witch bottle. Number 9, now your bottle is ready. Keep in mind that Tuesday is auspicious for the love passion spell. So if possible, prefer Tuesdays, okay? And other days to consecrate your love bottle. Number 10 and the last one, hide your bottle under the loved one's mattress or the side of the bed. All right? So I hope this helped, and here goes the page itself. You can take a screenshot if you like, a picture, get an understanding of it, but I think this is pretty cool. I do have a divider thing on the J. Everything has to do with magic in this house, one way or another. So I hope this helps. because I know there's, like I said, there's a lot of people who are just hating right now on everything you do and everything you don't do. So don't stop doing what you're doing and what you don't do. Keep doing those things, because the more they hate, the more you progress. And yeah, we have haters out there who just hate everything. You know what? We need them haters. Cat Williams said it. You let them haters hate. That's their goddamn job. The more they hate, the more you progress. And you never show your success until you're done. Then you see how everybody's still probably in the same place and you're still on top of that mountain. That's where you're headed. You keep going where you're going. It's on top of that mountain up there. So don't stop what you're doing. This is what I'm talking about. Like I said, day in and day out, you are magic. You are a presence. You have cause and effect in people's lives. You do every day. Whether you wake up and go to work or you work from home, you still have lives to change. We need to celebrate Salem, which is 1st of March. We do. Never really was into the whole Salem witch thing, to be honest with you. It's a U.S. problem. And plus, there was a lot of misinformation about all that mess. It's wrong. It's wrong. Shorty, welcome. Thank you. Shaman, welcome. Thank you. Karen De La Creme, thank you. Art of Sarah Weber, thank you. Everybody joining, thank you. Damn it, welcome. All right. So, I'm just here to remind you all that even though you're still going through some things in life and some corners are darker than what you maybe think you're seeing, you still have the ability to pull the shades up and bring some light into that life, which is your life. How we doing? I hope you're doing well, and thank you. Thank you, Tarot by Nicole, Shaman, blessed be, Shaman666, thank you. So you make these strengths come out of nowhere when you think you don't have them. And that's when you're the strongest, in that moment right there. You're able to overcome any dark situation that's going to come because you are here today with me. This shows me that there ain't nothing in life that can knock your ass down that won't make you get back up. You are that strong. And yeah, whether with help or not, you still are here. So I salute you. I salute your strength. Stop me. Little bug. They're all over the little place, little things. I don't know what they are. You're doing good. I salute your strength, and I see you, and I acknowledge y'all for what you are and the strength that you bring. All right? So don't stop being who you are. Just stay solid in what you are. You know what I mean? So love yourself. It's what I'm trying to get the messages through here. Just love yourself. Love yourself more today than yesterday, like the song says. So with loving yourself more, yeah, you get an understanding more of how to love others. You'd be surprised how things will work. Now, we're all here based on love. Yeah, we have our anger issues. Sometimes you want to blow up a planet. I get it. I get it. I get it. But with that anger, we always find a solution for something that's going to be what you probably thought impossible to fix. It'll be very possible to fix. Because you always have the way to come around things. Anger and darkness may come mix and come mess with you in your life. You know how the dead comes and fuck with the living and all that good stuff. But at the end of your night, by like 6, 7:30 at night, everything is cleared, even the energy around you in your house, because you're done with everything. Your energy overwrites all the stuff you don't want because it's what you don't want. Thank you, Jen. So if you don't want something in your life, you don't really have to have it in your life. That including people also. Not everybody in your life is going to be forever in your life. Okay? Including family members and probably the one you're with now. I'm just saying that's the way things roll. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? But while you have them there, it's for a reason. Keep bringing that change in that person's lives, so that person can bring change into your life. Like that, you can grow. We're still in February. No, we're not. We're in March 1st already. Never mind. Oops, damn, I thought we was in February. Well, let's just say we're in February. This is the month of love. You know what I'm saying? Love is grand. Love is a beautiful thing. It is. And for the ones who never had love yet, I'm going to say yet, because there's never a never when it comes to love. You will experience love once in your life, guaranteed. But when you do have it, hold on to it. You know what I mean? With the right person. Exactly. Not just anybody. With the right person. And maybe for the reasons why none of y'all has found it yet, or him or her, maybe it's just not time yet. Maybe there's areas about you need to love first. Maybe there's areas about you need to heal. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about time. Giving yourself time, of course. You have your ancestors you have to talk to. You have nature out there. You have your friends. You have me here on your side if you need to talk to. Just message. I don't mind talking to people and helping people out. I really don't. You'd be surprised. And but y'all encourage me also, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for all of y'all because y'all make me show that every day I can get up and get here and live and talk to y'all and just and it's a beautiful thing when I can come here and actually share some things with y'all and talk for a little bit and express some some things and talk about some issues and encourage each other to be the best versions of ourselves. Okay, it really does. Sometimes all you have to do is just sit back and do the right thing, and you'll be surprised how everything will fall in place like dominoes. So the more you do good, the more good you get. That's like, do things unselfishly. That's what I'm trying to get at with this. Yes, I'm a coffee drinker. Don't drink alcohol, don't do drugs. Maybe the devil's letters, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically it. Thank you. So, I'm back home in South Carolina with my girls and my mammals. And it's good to be home. It really does feel good to be back home, my community, my people, my space. And we have a lot of space here, me and my girlfriend. We have two lots all to ourselves. We have a lake across the street, literally. It's called Lake Hartwell. It's a very big lake. We have a lot of houses around here, but most of them are Airbnbs. We have 3 or 4 neighbors in this street, maybe. Um, we see more Airbnbs, UPS, and FedEx than what we do our own neighbors. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Respect. Thank you, Jen. And we're surrounded on a whole 360 of nothing but trees. We have a lot of spirits and ghosts that flow through this house daily. They don't bother us. We don't bother them because it's a little, yes, it's about respect, even for the dead. You have to show respect, and they will show you right back. Okay. The things that we see here, they're different ranges of time eras. You can say from starting from the 50s all the way down to the 20s. You can tell by the way they're dressed, their attire, and they flow here. I've seen a couple children, a few adults, a few young adults. They around. They don't bother us at all, just as much as we don't bother them. They have freedom to come here and roam all they want because they don't bother us. You know what I'm saying? It is a beautiful place here. If I'm gonna stay quiet right now, what you're gonna hear is what I hear all day. Nothing. No people. No sounds. No trucks. Sometimes you have your neighbor out there who's rebellious with a car or motorcycle or something of that nature. And, sound like a damn mosquito or something. But that's it. You have a gang of old people that go on a mini golf cart cruise around the village. And let me say, like 5 golf carts, like 4 or 5 people in there. A few 100 million years in between all them old people. I'm just saying, they old as hell. You know what I'm saying? Funny as shit. But this place is beautiful for the ones who already have the mindset of wanting to be relaxed for the rest of their life. Where you want your brain and your body and soul to be in a place where you don't want to do much because you already done too much. This is that place for that person. It's a beautiful place. It's very quiet, very secluded. It's like my dad told me. He came from Boston last year. He said, damn, son, I told him, if you don't have my address, you ain't going to find my ass. I'm telling you, you're going to be looking for me. All right? So peace is also a perspective of you. You bring your peace wherever you go. Yeah, we have a lot of deers here that we watch. Gophers. I've seen 3 foxes so far since I've been here. Beautiful animals, dude. I've never seen nothing like that before. I've seen the beaver too, the animal, for the first time. I thought it was. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at, to be honest with you. See, like I was telling you about the old people. Let me see if y'all can see it. Should be another one coming down. There we go. Right on time too. Like around 5 or 6 o'clock, they come around and they flow around. And you see them driving up and down our street and everything. And they're just old people. They just retired. You know what I mean? They live in the rest of their life and how the peace it is that they want in their life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right on time. Timing is some other hugger. You'd be surprised how timing works too. And for us manifesting ninjas out there, and y'all here are some manifesting ninjas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So don't stop manifesting because y'all keep doing the good manifesting. Y'all keep doing. And it's why good things are still coming your way because y'all still doing the good thing. Okay. Thank you, Strawberry, for stopping by for a quick hello. All right. Peace. And I hope everything goes your way. Keep smiling. Okay. So when it comes to the young practitioners coming in right now, we'll talk a little something about that. You're a young practitioner. You're not a baby witch. Baby witch is not a word us old witches use or was raised with. You are a young practitioner. You can be 17 or you can be 117. And if you just started with the magical path, you are still a young practitioner. Okay, you can use the term baby witch all you want. I'm just going to clarify things to give you an understanding of where this term is going. You're not a baby witch. You're not a baby. A witch may be on your way to be. Okay, so when you're practitioners, the only thing my only advice that I'm going to give you off the bat is be patient. Okay, be patient. All right, there's a lot of magic. This is a big universe to explore. There is a lot of magic. There's good magic. There's bad magic. It's up to you what you want to do with your magic. Okay. I'm not here to tell you none. You do what you want. This is your path. Take your time. Okay. Find something that will be your base of magic. Like for example, I'll use me. I know candle magic, like y'all know, it's my go-to. I always go to my candle magic. That's my number one. That's my base. I started with that and I'm gonna relay on that for the rest of my natural life. Anything outside of that will be something optional for me to learn. So if something doesn't go right when you're outside of your base, you can always go back to your base, rebuild yourself, recharge, or maybe reheal if you need so. Okay? But you always got to start somewhere. You can either start with candles, tarot, divination. You pick it, that's going to be your starting base. Master the crap out your starting base. Okay? Make sure that you understand it like the back of your hands. And then from there, if you want to jump to another practice and learn something from there, you can do that also. But if you're in a religion like Wicca or paganism, they're religions. You really can't do all these freedoms. I'm a solitary witch. I walk alone. So if you want to do all these things, I suggest you could also be an eclectic gray witch. Also, same thing. You know what I'm saying? So magic is yours to have anyway. It's a gift that you get when you are born. Before you even conceive, you are already magic. Your soul is vibrating colors people would never understand. You are a gift to this world. Okay, and with that magic, there comes you. And you come out of nowhere and start changing things. Being yourself, discovering things, getting scared of things that'll talk to you at night when you should be listening to what they have to really say to you, because most of these things at night are not really as dark as you say. So, even if you are a tradition, you're still exactly. I don't see why not. You can still go out there. That's the freedom of it. That's what I'm trying to say. You can still have the freedom to practice what it is you want. I don't believe no one should tell you you can't do this because you're with this. No, you are born with that freedom. You know what I'm saying? Yes, shamanism is a form of magic. There's a lot of magic practices out there, y'all. a lot, a lot, a lot. All right. So the choice is yours of how you want to go about and how you want to start your magical path. Just take your time. You will not learn everything at once, and you're not going to learn everything about magic either. No one witch knows everything about magic, but learn what you can and learn what you can handle. You know what I mean? There's no rush for none of that. There is no rush for none of that because the magic is going to be there regardless. So it's up to you how you want to approach it, learn from it, bond with it, incorporate in between magic and yourself. And you can incorporate all your magic you want to all your items and other things in life. I incorporate all my protective magic into every item I got, including my toes and my earrings. Yes, I do. So it's up to you how you want to start the magical path, but the magical path is always going to be there for you. All right. So don't be afraid. If that's another thing that does happen, people are afraid to approach the craft because of all the negativity I've heard in here, Christianity, Hollywood. No, being a witch is not a bad thing. Being a witch does not make you evil. Okay. Us witches has been breeding children, raising cattle, protecting families, and probably towns and cities for as long as we can remember. The witch is here to help. The witch is a good soul. They're nature's child, basically. Nature's fingers. Every finger that stretches out is a blessing to this world to make sure everything is supposed to be in order. I know there's a lot of disorder right now, but it doesn't mean that we has to stop bringing order. And that's where y'all come in. You know what I mean? Sorry. Nope. Sorry. Your culture. You can learn outside your culture. My culture. Look, I'm from Puerto Rico originally, and I read a few books from different cultures, and I'm intrigued with a lot of different cultures out there. I adapt to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure most of y'all, maybe all of y'all here, do the same thing too. You know what I mean? Hello and welcome, Greek. So, a lot of way of practicing, but like I said, my only advice is just take your time. Pick something that's going to be you. That when people look at you, oh, I know this person, this magic person, there's this, and that's this. Pick something that's going to be your base. Take your time with your magic, okay? Get to learn more about yourself. Meditate, spend time, like I said, hug trees, do things with your hands. Get your hands dirty, okay? And with magic, you will mess up. This for you young witches still. You will mess up a lot. Sometimes you'll put a little more than what you should. Sometimes you'll spill some things when you shouldn't. So my thing is, don't expect perfection as you go along your witchified path, okay? Mistakes will be happening. Don't expect perfection, okay? It's happened to me too, where you just mess up and you got to start all over again. But don't worry about it because that's part of the practice. Because that's what makes you a more efficient, more better witch because you're learning from your mistakes. So be patient, even though the mistakes will happen. But still, be patient with yourself. Let these mistakes happen. Because in these mistakes, you can learn something different how to approach that problem or project what you're trying to do right now. So it's all about you and how much patience you have with yourself also. Take your time. Just take your time. There's no rush for none of this. Okay, magic will always be there. I started with candle magic like around 12, 13 years of age. And it's been my base ever since. I do like to practice and dabble with other things out there. You know what I mean? Because I do. It keeps me entertained. I get bored. So if you want to start with candle magic, then candle magic started out with. And, you know, for the ones who are out there with the candle magic, here's a beautiful advice I'm going to give you. Don't be afraid to mix and match colors. You'd be surprised what you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to mix up... Sorry, I had to turn off that candle. Too much. Hey, Blanca, welcome. Thank you. So, you know, I had a friend neighbor here who was sick not so long ago. And she asked me, can I help her with the candles? And I said, sure. Actually, what was her illness? And she told me she had a very bad flu, a lung infection and everything. Happy day. Welcome. I burnt a blue candle for healing, and I added a red one for strength, just to add more strength to what the blue one's going to add. This woman's doing cartwheels down the street, doing jump rope with her kids right now. No stopping nobody. So candles mixing and matching is something, it's a beautiful thing. So if you want to get into candle magic, you have any questions, you want to message me after I'm live. Hey. Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot of animals here. Not here and here, but in the whole village and everything. I have a friend. He's a mini horse. His name is Craig. I'm sure y'all seen the video. That's my boy right there. I'm like, what up, Craig? That's my boy. And I just friended two cows from another neighbor's house. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know their names. I don't even know if they're girls or boys. To be honest with you, yet I haven't really looked at that detail, but I'm assuming they're both girls, and I named them Laverne and Shirley. If y'all know Laverne and Shirley, y'all gonna know who that is, all right? Yes, it was. Yes, it was a goose or geese, like I call them, my bitches. Look, in Boston, there's a little pond I used to go to where I used to live out there. And every morning I had, for a whole 2 years, I friended a group of geese. And every morning I would wake up and go, "Where my bitches? Where my bitches?" And and they would come out of nowhere, and I would give them their little foods and whatnot and all this stuff. So I like animals, as you can see. I love my animals. We have a hummingbird that visits us every morning. I named him Harry the Hummingbird. We have a lizard that comes to see us once in a while. I named him Larry the Lizard. I'm just saying. Yes, in Boston we have a lot of them. Geese are fascinating. They are beautiful. Hey, Kara, welcome. Blanca, thank you for all the comment. Everybody here who's just joining in, if I didn't catch you, thank you and welcome. Damn it, welcome. All right. So I'm glad everybody's here. I'm glad everybody's good, and y'all looking good. Y'all look like y'all feeling good. I hope everybody's well, and I just want to know that you are the change that people need. You are definitely rocking it right now. You keep doing what you're doing, or like they say, you keep strutting your strut, your magical strut, okay? Because y'all rocking it right now. Y'all doing what you're loving to do, and you're helping at the same time, and you're reaching out to more. And now, since they're learning from you, they're reaching out, helping others. So you see what you're doing? Remember, we're all branches from the same tree that's always continuously, infinitely growing, okay? So I believe in everyone in here has a beautiful ability to help another out, whether it's woman, man, or animal. Sometimes it can be an environment itself. You bring change. You bring change. Okay? So the change that you bring is strong. Like I said earlier in this video, your change has a cause and effect on people. You don't believe me? Get off this live and just wait for a few minutes. I can guarantee someone's gonna reach out to you. Hey girl, hey dude, what up? How you doing? Because you have the beautiful ability of sharing your positive energy with other people. People have an insight of knowing what your energy is about. So you have positive, and that's a good incentive. So everybody comes to you, and you learn from here. So what I'm gonna get to now is, while I set these cards up, because it's about time to give you an oracle card. While I mix them and mix them, everybody here, if you don't know each other, know each other. Reach out to each other. Get to talk to each other. Say hello. Hey, brother, reach out, say hello, get a new friend. We don't know what this new person may help us in our lives just as much as we don't know how much change we can bring in theirs. So give me like a minute, maybe a few seconds while I mix and match these cards. Y'all talks amongst each other and say hello to each other. A lot of people are out here alone with all this magic that's happening around them, and they don't know who to speak to. They don't know who to reach out to. And here's what I'm going to say to that for the ones who are going through it. You're not going crazy. You're just misunderstanding the magical process that is happening with you. That's it. Okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. All right, so let me mix these cards one more time, because I did shuffle them earlier, but I'll shuffle them one or two more times just to give it a good shifting. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful for everything in life. Do not take life for granted. Remember, this is our only opportunity at this thing called life. Life is a gift for us to give each other the best opportunity to have at this opportunity, okay? Live your life to the fullest. Do what makes you happy. If you have the ability to make others happy, do so also. Don't stop, okay? So just be mindful that this is your only opportunity in life. Hey, Wizard Within, thank you for joining. Love this planet. Love yourself. This is our home. Love yourself because it's your temple. It is your church. It is your everything, okay? So be patient with yourself. Be mindful with yourself. Let your heart feel what your emotions want to say. And you'll be surprised how sometimes you can heal yourself, okay? So we're going to pick one from the middle. I don't do the shuffling things because of my birth defect. I was born with crooked arms. I was born with bursitis on both elbows. Bursitis is, for the ones who don't know, it's fused muscles with bones. It's something that, if it got caught when I was a baby, maybe like 6 months to 8 months, they could have been. Oh, give me a second here, guys. There you go. If it was something that was caught when I was a baby, young, maybe close to a year, something of that nature, something could have been fixed, but I wouldn't be the same. So they always gave me a 50-50 that it would stay the same or get worse. So my parents said, no, we're going to just leave it the way it is, and here we are. I can't bend it or stretch it like everybody else, as you can see. I have to bring my hand in just to have this type of comfort. Yes, I have to adapt. It's been treacherous in some ways, but also been easy in some other ways. Also, as growing up, 20s, 30s, I have to adapt to things. I got to do things differently. So the card of your day is the card number 21, Haunted. Okay. Again, this is from the deck, Season of the Witch, Oracle, the Samhain edition. Okay. Card number 21. Let's get here real quick. So, I hope today goes easy for y'all. I want y'all to keep in mind that this week is coming. We're already in March. Time is definitely flying. Faster than what it was 10, 20 years ago. Definitely. Okay, it says here. 21 Haunted. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet. The crackling of the walls of the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone in the company of the hauntings of one with bone. Okay? The definition of a poltergeist is an unknown spirit that causes disturbance, such as a loud noise, a moving furniture. In fact, the word poltergeist in German means noisy spirit. Originally, poltergeists were thought to be demons who play tricks, focusing on their intentions on one specific person. However, theories surrounding the origin of the poltergeist disturbance have changed. Many believe that poltergeist to be a manifestation of an individual's troubled psyche. Okay? Where we at? As the disturbance generally focuses on one person. This person is usually someone in some kind of pain or trauma, either from things done to them or things they have done to others. The poltergeist become a physical representation of the pain that becomes too much for the person to hold. And the poltergeist is born, baby pachyderm, bringing with it a terrifying display of what is hidden. Okay. Excuse me. You have pulled the haunted card because there is something that you must atone for. You block something away, choosing to ignore it rather than to own up to your mistake. This can be something you have done to someone else, but something you feel you've done to yourself. Perhaps a choice you like to forget, or even a trauma that you've never dealt with. Whether your situation, now that your hauntings will continue until you are ready to face the monster your pain has created. This is especially true if you have also pulled the cards of the greeting and the darkness or ghost card. So they all represent the same thing. So here's the thing. Let it go. Face the demons, what you have to face. Fight what you have to fight. And just keep moving. Let it go. Out of sight, out of mind. Continue on forward, because life is about moving forward, not about fighting what you have beaten before, because we don't do that. So I have strength. And I have belief in that strength that most of y'all here will overcome most of these fights and struggles that you're going through. Some will take longer than others. It's just not going to be overnight. That doesn't mean it will not happen. This is where the warrior in you comes out. This is where your strength comes into play. That should be confirmation of how strong you are now that you know that some of us here are still dealing with stuff we haven't dealt with before. Because we never had the opportunity, probably never had the right person to speak to about it. There are many reasons, you know what I mean? But doesn't mean that the person or the opportunity will not present itself to you. Give yourself some time. Remember, everything is going to start with you. From the way you strengthen yourself to from the way you heal yourself. Start with your healing. Start then with your strength. And if you have the opportunity to have someone to help you heal, do that also. So it can be an opportunity if you don't remember your childhood. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. The latest thing I remember, I was like 5 or 4. I remember my grandfather with his cane. Yeah, it was an image. 6'5", number Puerto Rican, attitude problem, couldn't say nothing. Grandpa was something else. And a little about me. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I raised in Boston all my life. Just got back here to South Carolina from Boston. I was out there just to heal my toes and the situation I was going with. The toes are healed. Everything is good. And I just need to get in contact with my vascular team and go about see what this stent and see how this stent is doing. And I'm walking. My veins are doing. There's blood flow. They did an ultrasound on my foot, and I heard my blood flow for the first time in my life. It sounds like a pulling and pushing of liquid in a tube. So it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I've been learning a lot, you know what I mean? Been learning a lot about this process. And I like to share this experience with people because I didn't know about this until this happened to me. I always thought when you heard the word amputation, yeah, you're going to go to a doctor, they're going to cut whatever they're going to cut, send your ass back home. Good luck with healing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know the body can do it itself. So your body is a magical hospital. Your body is basically an apothecary of itself. Believe in the magical power of your body. Your body can heal you from things you think you never can heal from. You'd be surprised how things work inside your body. Okay? Memories go back to the age of 2. That's what I'm talking about now. That's good stuff right there. Some people have it that can go further, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I have good memories. My parents still married, 52 years. That's a long time to be with the same person. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that is love. Gracias, hermana. Gracias un montón. So, this beautifulness of what we call life here has to do with a lot of the fears we've never faced before. Don't be afraid to face these fears because you have faced worse fears in life and still came up on top. Whatever it is you need to face to help you get stronger, do it. If you need help, I'm here. All you have to do is just reach out. If you have somebody here you think that can help you, reach out to them too. No matter to me. As long as you're not happen to know that you have to face this alone, because you are not alone. You have many brothers and sisters here that can help you with your situation. Not everything is difficult, my friend. You'd be surprised how things work. You have friends out here that's just their hearts are so big that you don't have enough strength to carry it. You know what I'm saying? You have really good people out here. You know what I'm saying? And I respect a lot of y'all. And I say a lot of y'all because a lot of y'all here are new also and just starting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? But still get my respect. All right. So in this magical path, like Inda said, in order for you to succeed more in life with your magical path in yourself, you have to let go of certain things that are dark in your areas. Because you're going to need that light later on when you get older. You know what I'm saying? Because new dark will come on. The more dark you let go, sometimes the more dark you come in as you go on with life's progress. You know what I'm saying? Good afternoon. Thank you. And the more you do this, you get a break. 3 to 5 years, you get a break of peace, maybe a break of chaos. It's different for everybody. But once you get that break, something else comes. You know what I mean? You have to face that. So don't hold on, and don't just, like the card said, don't just put your problems in a little closet and lock the key and just go away and pretend life that goes on. Life does goes on. But that thing you have locked in that closet with that key is gonna keep bugging you until you do something about it. And do something about it. So if you have to let things go, there's many ways for you to release that stressful energy that's not needed, and the negative energy that's not needed in your system. Music, art, meditation. Go outside, like I said, and ground yourself. There's many ways for you to distract your mind from all the negativity to doing something positive, and distracting your mind for you to keep moving forward. Sorry, mowing. Somebody's mowing your lawn. Moving forward, you can continue on doing blessed things, not just for yourself, but others that are in your life. Distractions also will be there. Yeah. I always tell people, you're given three things in life, three directions. You can go left, you can go right, or you can just stay in your path and stay in your lane. You know what I mean? There is a crazy whirlwind of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all of the things that are popping up and all this good stuff. And forget what they're called and everything. Ah, you see, buddy, what up, BB? What's going on? Been a while, buddy. I've been not ignoring you. I've just been busy. I'm catching up with doctors here, neighbors. I made 2 new cow friends, Laverne and Shirley. A lot going on, you know what I mean? And I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And thank you. I'm seeing you doing good yourself. Thank you for being here. Yes, stay in your right, stay in your straight lane. All right, stay in your lane. Never go left, never go right. There's nothing there for you but distractions you don't need. You know what I mean? You already had enough of that shit. They ain't get you nowhere, so why do it again? You know what I mean? So when it comes to this love thing, I'm gonna go back to that subject real quick. It's difficult for some to find it, and I've been talking to a lot of people. Either they have found it in the wrong way, or the wrong way has found it in them. You know, man, love is mysterious like that. But like I said, love is out there. Love is out there. No, I don't get lost in the wilderness. Actually, I am the wilderness. I tell people just not to get lost in the process of trying to reach something you're not supposed to or not ready for. Hey, the candle went out. Thank you. I burned a total of 12 to 14 candles today. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I said, thank you. Love is not a myth. For the ones who've been together for over 30 to 50 years, that's love. That's not a myth, my friend. That's actually happening as we speak. Maybe love hasn't gotten you yet. Give it time. You'd be surprised how love will change the perspective of a person. Just as you know what love is there. Yeah, I know. But love is out there. That doesn't mean you still don't got family here that can love you. It's a subject I talked about that the other day. No, just yesterday. You know, we have our family from blood. Yes, we do. But here's the thing. Just because you're born by blood doesn't mean you have to die by blood. Throughout my whole years, in my 49 years in this life, I have had friends and neighbors who've been more proficient in life being my family member than a total real family member that I was raised with. You know what I'm saying? So family is what you make it. All right, if you need a cousin or son or a big brother or something, I got you. It's really that simple. Really that simple. And you have a lot more here to be your friends and your brothers, aunties, and grandpas. You have an array of things, so you're not alone, friend. All right. What does not serve falls away. Very true. And it goes with the wind, my friend. So that means it gives you an opportunity to what? Keep moving forward. Okay. Love is out there. Thank you, B. I'll be calling you, Bean. I got your number saved. I'll be calling you. Don't worry about it. I got you. So, love is out there. May not be happening to you now, but that doesn't mean it's out there waiting for you. Oh, no, I was just busy, man. I had to take that train trip over here. It was another 22. No, it took 23 hours because there was a 2-hour delay in New York. Check this out. I got to share this with y'all. While I was coming from, it was in New York. We was in New York. We made the Amtrak made a sudden stop. The announcement came in that there was a police the police were firing shots at bad people, at criminals or whatnot. So I've never been on. I've been on plenty trains, but I've never seen a train ride in reverse before. The Amtrak went in reverse for 25 minutes. I've never experienced nothing like that. I had people looking at me. What the hell are you looking at me for? I ain't driving this shit. For real. But we continued. But I just thought I'd share. That was pretty cool. Hell yeah, yo. So yeah, it was an experience getting home. You know what I mean? It was an experience. Now I'm in South Carolina. My mom is from the Bronx, New York. Hey, oh New York. So, you know, every day you should wake up knowing that the strength you have, nobody's giving it to you. You gave it to yourself. You have your ancestors. You have friends. You have family that are on the magical path, that are just willing here to give you a hand if you need it. You're not alone in the struggle of magic right now. Because I know there's a lot of y'all. Maybe you are where you're supposed to be, but you're still struggling with something magical. This is what I'm getting. This is why I tell y'all to reach out to each other. Because maybe that piece of magic because that little piece of magic right there, it could be what's missing for other people. Just as much as their magic could be something you could be missing out on too. Something could be needed in your path. So be there for each other. Help each other out. So when you get up in the morning, you know what I mean? You should know that you have the strength. I know we pray to our gods and we pray to our goddesses and our deities and all this stuff, but you're a god and a goddess yourself in your own right. You make worlds spin. You don't believe me? Stop being a spouse or a mom for one day and watch how your household will turn into total chaos because you're not being there. That's your power. That's your power. So you have the power to make things and stop things. Okay? So you have this godly ability to make change, to bring cause and effect into people's lives because you're just that gifted. So yeah, continue on praying to your gods though. Don't stop praying to your gods and goddesses, your deities, your ancestors. They're all there for us, okay? So when it comes to me, I worship Lilith. I pray to Lilith. That's my mother, okay? For the ones who believe in other ones out there, no problem with that. We're not here to judge each other and what we want to, and who and what we believe in. We're here to help each other grow, okay? No bashing other witches. It shouldn't be this. No witch should be bashing another witch. It should be none of that. In fact, if a witch has another problem with another witch, we should talk about it. Like the civilized adults we are, okay? So no bashing other witches. Let's be polite and let's be mindful to each other, okay? So, because there's a lot of misunderstandings and different beliefs and different practices. And this is why you have to be patient with each other, understand each other's language, lingo, personalities. Be patient. You know what I mean? Going on, Jade, Paxton, Peyton. Thank you. Christy, welcome. Thank you. And Lilith is awesome. She is awesome. Yeah, no bashing. Thank you for that. So, thank you very much. And you see the conceal. I hear a lot of geeses and gooses today. Crazy. That's awesome. So, and this lake here is as a man-made lake. There's history behind this lake that I just found out about myself. There's a town under this lake. If this town that I'm in right now, this little village, little community, is progressing today because of the filling they had to do in that lake. Now, I saw the video on YouTube. It's called The History of Lake Hartwell in the Carolinas. That some rescue people can actually go far into the lake and still see the top of church bells and stuff like that. Now, I saw the whole video. Some people, even though they were flooding and all that stuff, some people really never left. They were really there. You know what I mean? So that blew my head up a little bit. So it's history here. It's the way it is. That's humanity for you. That's humanity for you. There is a cemetery. You're right. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a whole town down there, man. So, embrace magic. Magic is around you, all around you, every day, all day. Whether you're at home, whether you're You'd be surprised. Going on, brother? Yeah, welcome, my witch. Thank you. Thank you for joining. So, your magical process is just what it is. It's a magical process. It's here to wake you up, to enlighten you. And there are many processes of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? You will go through many stages. Don't question your mentality. You're not going crazy. Okay? You're just misunderstanding, again, what's happening magically to you. Okay? You are evolving. You are getting to know yourself and the magical side of yourself that you only thought of when you was a teenager. Now it's actually being a reality as an adult because you are magic. You always been magic. Okay? So thank you. Thank you. This is, where's it at? This one belongs to a famous raccoon. His name was Ricky the Raccoon, believe it or not. The owner of this raccoon comes here. Her name is Book of Shadows. And she sent it to me in his honor, so I kept it in the name of him. This belonged to a young deer friend of mine sent me for a birthday. And I have everything they've given me, every gift I got for my birthday. I carry this is my Tiger's Eye rubbing stone. And, it helps with added strength and give it a good rub, and you'd be surprised with the outcome. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things in your magical arsenal that you should be having. Your Book of Shadows should be one of the main ingredients that you should be having with you. Now, your Book of Shadows or Grimoire, it's going to be your diary. Everything that you're doing magically on your witchified sense, you're going to write down. Everything that works magically as spells, rituals, whatever it is, you write it down, okay? Write everything down. Keep it down. Keep writing. Doesn't matter how many books of shadows you write on. You just keep writing your own spells and your own things, and you can come up with ideas. But the thing is, keep writing. This is going to be your diary, your personal go-to book. Okay, so this is where everything of you magically should be written down, and not for everybody to see. This is your personal diary. Remember, your personal diary. I'm working on my third Book of Shadows right now. I got one of 150 pages, one of 300. I'm working this one. This one's a little smaller, but this one has like 400 some odd pages. It has one of them old school pages wrapped around with leather type thing and all this good stuff. So keep yourself busy with magic. I collect a lot of rocks. I collect a lot of stones and crystals that are naturally, like under this house right now as we speak, we have natural boulders of quartz. That's why me and my girlfriend are able to tap into our magic to use and amplify our magic because of these stones alone. You know what I mean? See, it all comes back to you, bunny. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm happy you found it, man. Yeah, I've been, see this right here? I put this in 3 places. I can either put it around my neck, I put it on my wrist as a wrist thing for depending where I'm going, how dark things get, or I put it on my cane or my staff. Now this always comes with me very close. It's my necklace where I have all my bones, and I'm gonna add some more bones to it from different areas of the animal parts for different reasons. So yeah, I'm very big into bones and very big into animals, and I love my animals. You know what I mean? I don't like abuse. I don't like bullies. I'm not into none of that. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of 6 or 7 schools in my day because I beat up the crap out of bullies. I don't like all that stuff. No, don't bring that in front of me. We don't do that where I come from. We live in peace. We love peace. Okay? And we'll go through all means just to go through peace. So, love yourself. Love yourself grandly, and as much strength you want to love yourself with, please do. Don't hold back on loving yourself. Give yourself all the love you thought you can, because it's going to be possible, okay? Once you do all this, there'll be a lot of more room up here for you to do more positive